My name is Teresa Medeiros. I'm the author of Goodnight Tweetheart, and I'm here today in New York City at the Poets Walk. This is one of my favorite places in the world. I fell in love with it the very first time I came to New York City. Also the favorite place of my main character, Abby Donovan, in Goodnight Tweetheart. Abby likes the Poets Walk because it's a place where even the people who are alone seem happy. And New York is a city with millions and millions of people, yet how difficult is it to make a real connection? And I feel like life is about making connections, and that's what Goodnight Tweetheart is about. Goodnight Tweetheart is different from any other book I've ever written because the story is primarily told in tweets. I thought this would be a fresh and innovative way to tell Mark and Abby's story. Mark and Abby were so real to me as characters that they started tweeting in my head long before I put the first word down on the page. I was actually inspired to write Goodnight Tweetheart by the intimate connections that I found I was making with readers on Facebook and Twitter. Sometimes I think it's almost easier to bare your soul if you're not face-to-face. I've always loved movies like Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail, where two strangers meet and form a bond that may very well last a lifetime. Mark and Abby definitely use their love of pop culture to connect because they find that they like the same movies, they like the same music, they like the same TV shows. But it's actually Mark's intelligence and his sense of humor that most endears him to Abby. At the end of each of their tweets, they always sign off with Goodnight Tweetheart, and that's where I got the title for the book. When you read Mark and Abby's tweets, it's like eavesdropping on a conversation between best friends and potential lovers. I kept asking myself, in this era of social media where we're plugged into the computer for practically 24 hours a day, is it possible for a couple to meet and fall in love on Twitter? What I discovered was that it's not until Mark lets down his mask and stops hiding his secret from Abby, and that she is truly honest with him, only then can they find a true connection and fall in love in 140 characters or less.